Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back once again to the CD Racoola Show. For today's show, we'll be reviewing the film Sinister. Listen to that name again. Sinister. You hear that name and think, that might just be a deliciously tasty little horror film, huh? A lot of emphasis is in the name of films, novels, and video games. The name drives the people in, baby. If you can come up with a good name for a horror film, it makes the people want to view it, whether it's good or bad. A few great names for horror franchises to me are Hellraiser, Resident Evil, and Jaws. Those just get the blood flowing to your horror bone to me, that's for sure. Comment down below on your favorite name for a horror film, novel, or video game. Could be a very interesting conversation. Either that or it could be a very stupid conversation. But whatever, Old CD is bringing the weird horror fans of the internet machine together here. And at the end of the day, that's kind of what it's all about, isn't it? Consider me the Mr. Rogers of horror. Won't you be my neighbor? That might be a bad idea on your part. All the neighbors of Old CD tend to go missing. Wonder why? Moving on with Sinister here, I really like this movie. Pretty fresh idea for a horror film. The film was directed by Scott Derrickson, whom directed The Exorcism of Emily Rose, Doctor Strange, Deliver Us from Evil, The Black Phone, and even Hellraiser Inferno. So he definitely knows horror. This film also stars Ethan Hawke. I think Ethan Hawke is a really good actor, straight up. I loved him in the film Daybreakers and The Purge. If you ever see Scott Derrickson and Ethan Hawke together, they kind of look a bit alike, don't they? It's a little freaky. Like, Scott Derrickson is, if you ordered an Ethan Hawke off Wish or something, that's what you'd get. All in all, I have lots of respect for both of those young men and what they do not only in this movie, which I think is great, but in other horror film out there. The premise of this film is a true crime novelist, Ellison Oswald, played by Ethan Hawke. Ellison is chasing the success of his first novel called Kentucky Blue Blood that had great success. He'll do anything, and I mean anything, to will another one of his novels into the upper echelon that us novelists call bestsellers. He's trying so hard that he moves his family of wife, daughter, and son into a new town, into the actual house where the heinous murders were committed. That's where the fun begins for me, when he finds film of the different atrocities being committed and begins to notice a similar white-faced figure in each of these nightmarish videos. I won't ruin this film by going any further than that. If I did, I feel like I'd be walking into spoiler territory. I will, however, dig into a little bit about the white-faced character called Bagul, or if you want to be childish, you can call him Bagel. But he is the devourer of children's souls, so being childish may be something a sane person may want to avoid. They also call him Mr. Boogie at one point, so that's what I'm going to call him, just because I like the sound of it better than Bagul or bagel, even though it reminds me of Mr. Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Oh, but whatever, I like that movie too, so it's all good, baby. Mr. Boogie was a sort of forgotten pagan god from long ago that takes over children's souls, as I mentioned above, to murder their parents in all sort of creative little ways. One of the things I liked about the film, and you know I love the villains and the monsters of horror movies, is how they teased us with this Mr. Boogie. They just gave us little tidbits of him and didn't overdo it so much. Sometimes in movies, when they overdo it with these monsters, that often sends it into the realm of cheesiness to me. If they just tease us with the monsters, just a little tease, then I think it is a little scarier and gives us some time to build up the monster to be something perhaps even more dreadful than what the creature truly is. They did a grand job of this in this film, at least. We can be happy for that. They're made for a lot of spooky fun, that's for sure. Remember, boys and girls, that your imagination can be scarier than any image that Hollywood puts out there, because we think of what is scariest to us personally. That is one of the reasons people often say that the novel is better. It's hard for any film to live up to what our imagination has concocted. And trust me, some of us have very nasty imaginations. All in all, I very much enjoyed this Sinister film, and will definitely be doing a review at some point for Sinister 2. Some of you are probably saying, but why don't you do one now, CD? Why are you such a lazy old vampy? Well, my little bloodbags, as I told the last human who wronged me and on whom I vowed my revenge, I will get to it all in good time, my dearies, all in good time. I would like to thank you for joining me for this episode of the CD Racoola Show. If you could find it in your black little heart to hit the like, share, and subscribe button down below, I would owe you one. And if you do like, share, subscribe, please comment down below, "You owe me one, CD." It may very well save your life one day if you find yourself in a dark alley by yourself with no escape. You are really going to want to tune in next episode. By the way, when things get a little bit strange, we are officially going to be turning things upside down as I review Season 4 of Stranger Things. Old CD is going to get real weird with that one, baby. Till next time, be sure to put some fresh batteries in your little unicorn nightlights tonight, because I'm going out on the town. Nighty nights. Don't let the CD bite.